I know. Ooh, stretch marks. Ooh, tiger stripes. Ooh, warrior stripes. Ooh, survival stripes. Ooh, stripes, striping. Okay. I didn't wear knickers on that day. Yeah, listen to me. But enjoy your glow, honeys. And if you want to glow, glow yourself away, glow. Hi everyone, I hope you guys are all okay and having a very good day. If you obviously stumbled upon this video, we all know that, you know, you've got a blessing that's coming. Introduce myself, I'm Day. You can call me Nay, people say Nay, people say Nay, already. And but yeah, so today basically I want to just come and really have like a proper talk about like the symptoms I've been going through, tips and maybe motivation as well, because we need the motivation. You know, it can be quite difficult in the beginning, but hey ho. Anyways, you guys grab yourself a brew or something and we can really have a good chat, or water. I've got my water here because I'll probably be like dehydrated at some point, hot at some point, out of breath at some point. But yeah, so yeah, I've got some notes. So I'm in my second trimester. I don't know what I'm having yet. I will find out soon, which I'm really excited about. This is my second pregnancy, so I already have a little boy, a toddler who's 2. He just turned 2 not too long ago. So yeah, so that's the down low of things basically. I already have one. I've been through this before. Everybody's early signs are different. I actually found out I was pregnant very early. I mean, so early. Like, I was in the car on my way to work and I was just like, I have this metallic taste in my mouth, babe. And my husband turned around and looked at me and said, you know what that means? I said, I know. I said, but it might just be, you know, I might have some, maybe like I'm having a bleeding gum or something. There might be something going on in terms of my hygiene, my dental hygiene. But then it occurred more and more, and then I was in work and then I could, someone must have been opening a tangerine, but they were nowhere around. But the smell was so strong. I felt like the person was sat in my nostrils and peeling this tangerine. I was like, still during them times I was feeling tired, and I had a little bit of nausea, but I was really getting tired, and I would wake up and I would be so exhausted, and I'd be in the car, literally my husband's driving and I'm like, I'm so tired, like I don't understand, I'm so tired. But so the day that I missed my period, the day, I mean the day, I was like, I'm gonna test. So I tested and it came back positive. I was like, god damn, which one, how? You know, we all know how. But I couldn't stand chicken. I felt like chicken, whether it was cooked, you know, like grilled, whatever it may be, however it was cooked, no matter how much spices or whatever, every time I ate it, I felt like I was eating raw chicken. I felt like this is raw chicken. And it was cooked, but I just couldn't, you know, that stench of chicken, I just couldn't stand it. It was very hard for me to eat. So the sort of food I would eat, and I will put a picture up so you guys can see. There was one time I would have breakfast in the morning, breakfast in the evening, breakfast for breakfast, breakfast for just breakfast's sake. So I was only having breakfast. I mean eggs, beans, and toast. That's what I was living off for the past, like, I don't know God how many weeks. Let's say fast forward 2 weeks into it, I have a very bad backache. Extremely bad backache. I don't know how it happened. I don't know whether it was the way I lay down one time or it was when I was picking up my son, because I'm pretty sure, and when I put my son in his cot, I feel like maybe what I'm trying to soothe him and the way that I bent over something, but I injured my back to the point where I was in agony. I was on bed rest you know, I would wake up and I have sharp pains, you know what I mean? And then at some point, when I did have my not my booking appointment, because you have a booking appointment first for them to obviously take all the details, and then you have your first appointment where the midwife actually, you know, does the midwife stuff, I guess. And then they took a urine sample. So apparently at that time I had a urine infection. So I'm going through this pain, and I'm like, you know, this pain, could it be urine infection? This time I didn't get my results whether I had urine infection or not. And then I ended up, at one point, I was in so much pain, I ended up actually calling an ambulance. So I called 111, and an ambulance had to come through. They checked, you know, my heart was hurting, not my heart, but my chest was hurting, because it was like almost like a sharp pain through my back. And I was just like, you know, I have a toddler, and I'm like so worried. Thank God I had one of my friends who came to see me on that Friday, and she was able to drop my little boy to my mum. And I ended up obviously in a hospital. They checked everything, and then they realized that what did they say? They gave me codeine to kind of help, but they checked everything, you know, they tried to make sure they and then on the Sunday I had a scan for them to check everything, just to make sure, you know, everything is okay. When I went, everything was okay. Had a look internally to kind of check and feel and see if everything was okay, because then they were worried that I could have had an ectopic pregnancy. So hence why they obviously thought, you know, the best thing to do is try and get you booked in on a Sunday. So then obviously I was paranoid, and you get worried and you think, oh my god. So they referred me to the physio, and I got to obviously meet with the physio. So when I went to the physio, and what she said to me, she's just like, your core is not as strong, and then obviously she explained the fact that, you know, because I have when I had my first child, my I had muscle separation. I think it's called diastasis recti or something like that. I had a muscle separation, which obviously I was working on, but it's so difficult to actually proper work on diastasis recti, because you need to actually know what sort of exercises will work well with it, because sometimes you can add even more damage to it. Because when I had my firstborn, I obviously afterwards I just noticed, you know, it's not going back like the way it's kind of supposed to, or maybe the way that I thought it would have. So then I ended up going to my doctor, and I was just like, well, I'm having this, you know, issue, and plus I had an outie, and I was like, this outie, you know, he was like, oh, it's a hernia, you know, it happens, and and it was brushed off. But then obviously later on down the line I researched and realized that, you know what, I have muscle separation because I have a little pouch here, because I was proper slimmed down on all these areas, but I had a little pouch here. So obviously I explained, she's like, yeah, you have muscle separation, so you really needed to have got your core ready, and your lower abdominal muscles stronger, because obviously it does affect in terms of the pregnancy and being able to carry the pregnancy. So you needed to have worked on your core muscles. So that's what we started doing. And apparently the pain was so she thought maybe my, what's that thing called? Oh no, I've got baby brain, it's gone. But she's trying to see whether it was dislocated or it was soft around, pelvic, to check if it was like, you know, if it was okay. So she pinpointed out. I was in so much pain that day, but she checked to see obviously if everything was okay. And I said, you know, she said everything was okay. She said it was a little bit, you know, just a tiny bit wobbly, but nothing that she was concerned about. All these things, and she was like, you know what, I think you've got deep tissue muscle ache or something like that. So she gave me exercises, which I started doing, and as soon as that, and then she told me how to walk and how to prop myself and and it really helped. So I'd probably say if you're going through the same thing in terms of backaches, anything like that, try and see if they can refer you to a physio, because it does help. Most of the time we think we know all this information and we don't. And you can go to your doctors, and I know these doctors, you go and explain to them and they just kind of like, you're not dying, go, you know what I mean? And it's like, only you know what you're going through, only you know what you're carrying on a day-to-day basis. So it's like pressure them and say, you know what, look, can I get referred to a physio, and go and see what they say, because this has helped me miles on. Like, I feel a lot better. And obviously the pain as well. I use hot water bottles to help aid it, and then obviously to release the muscle tension, because that's what I needed to do, to release the muscle tension. And then obviously do these exercises that were helping. They were very, very light exercises, but they did help. And then I went for my second one, I think about 2 weeks ago, and she was so happy. She gave me more, obviously, when I told her that I had the medic ball, and she gave me more. Girl, I've still not used it, but I will. She gave me this exercise. It was a bit too hard for me, but yeah, she was quite happy. So I think I'm gonna go see her maybe end of April. Yeah, end of April. Do certain things. There are days, by the way, where I am on the lowest of the low, and that's because I'm bedbound. I can't do anything. I'm sick. But not necessarily sick because of pregnancy related. My sickness is not pregnancy related. Let me tell you one thing. It's normal. It's normal people's. I have a cough. I've got a cold. I've got a stomach bug. Those are the sort of sicknesses I'm having. I'm like, why can't I not just have the nausea? Why can't I not just have the tiredness? Why can I not have that? Why can I not just have the pregnancy cravings? Why can I not just have those pregnancy related stuff? But I don't have that. And I was researching, I was like, wait a minute. How am I, is this normal? Like, to just have non-related pregnancy symptoms? Is this normal? Because that's all I have. I have colds. I've been ill all the time because of the cold, the cough. And coughing and peeing. I had a really bad cough, like probably like over a month ago. I would cough and I would pee. I had to end up wearing a pad. Okay, I would cough and I would pee, and I was just like, no. So I'm like coughing. I'm on the phone, you know, because when I'm working, I'm like, you know, trying to cough and I just pee myself, and I'm just like, oh, I just wet myself, and it's like nothing you can do, and it's like, it's so uncomfortable, you know. I can't be walking around with 2 pairs of knickers. Oh no, I can't do that. That's my mummy. But I had to. There's some point I'm driving to my mum's. I cough and cough. My skirt is wet, and that day I was trying to look all cute. My skirt got wet. Okay. I didn't wear knickers on that day. You know, listen to me. I have plenty of those days. Okay. I didn't think it was necessary. I'm grown. Okay. I can make those decisions for myself. Okay. So yeah, I pee-peed myself on the way, and I was actually driving, you know, through the motorway. It's like 50 miles per hour. I pee-peed. After I pee-peed, as soon as I got out, it wasn't like a whole drizzle. I did it twice, so it's toot, and then I was just like, gosh, this is real happening. So I get to my mum's, and I'm just like, take your grandchild, I need a whole new outfit. There's been a couple of times where you've done a pee-pee, and it's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. It will happen at some point. It's fine, you know, especially when it's just like a pregnancy. It's a little bit weak, and if you've not really worked on it properly before having your second one, then these things could happen. And so I was doing a lot of pelvic floor muscles, you know, when you quench in your vagina. Okay, you just kind of do that. So you do it when you sat down, when you're lying down. So so she gave me different ones. So there's one that obviously you do it like, you know, one after the other after the other. And I did a bit more research, and there was another one that you do where you kind of suck it in like on a quick pace, like suck, 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 release, 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 suck, 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 release, release, release. And you have to try and breathe alongside it. So that really helped. Another thing, sore breasts, okay? They get sore. Currently, I'm going through sore nipples, okay? I do need to get that ointment thing on it, that lanthanol or whatever. You do get sore nipples. They do get heavy. You will need to change your bra, okay? You will. You will get itchy nipples where you will flick that thing out when you're at home, and you will do this to it till it gets, and it's very good. You're like, and obviously I do it when I'm at home. He looks at me like I'm on crack, but I'm enjoying it. I'm having the best time of my life, okay? Because let's talk about stretch marks. I know, ooh, stretch marks, ooh, tiger stripes, ooh, warrior stripes, ooh, survival stripes, ooh, stripes, striping, okay? We are striping, okay? You either have it or you don't. There's really no way of absolutely preventing it. Some people get it in weird places. Some people get it on their boobs, some people get it on their tummy, on the lower tummy, on the side. Some people get it all three, okay? On the inner thighs, on the outer thighs, it just gets it. Obviously, the bigger you are, sometimes, in some cases, the more that you, or the more weight you put on, the more that you'll get. But obviously, putting oils on your skin, extra oils on your skin, will always help it. And it's a very nice time for soothing as well, and getting your partner to get involved. But I use the rescue oil. I got it from B&M. I got a rescue oil. Last time I got bio oil. This time round, did I just rip this? I didn't. This time round I got the rescue oil because I thought it will work the same. And I use shea butter as well. This is from Gambia. So I used whipped shea butter original that I use on my tummy and then on my inner thighs, because I've got a little tiny bit from last time, and then on these sides and all of my tummy and my boobies, and make sure it's nice and moisturized. So don't worry so much about stretch marks, and I know your body will change, but you're doing something so amazing at the moment that it's unexplainable, because it's such a beautiful thing that you are doing, that you are a queen. You are making something that's so powerful right now. Oh, great, you're doing so amazing. So in terms of your body, it will change. It will take time for some people to accept. You know, some individuals find it difficult, some don't. I found it difficult, but I've grown to love it, and thank God for having my husband who does not even worry about things like that. He motivates me, and he kind of puts me into a better state of mind. Don't let anything put you down, or you know, you have your good days, you have your bad days, but you know, consider your blessings, count your blessings, say, you know what, buckle up day. There's no point of sitting here and dwelling about this and this and this and that, or how you're going to manage through this whole pregnancy with a toddler, or da 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 da. You're going to have to deal with it. And that's what I tell myself. You're going to have to deal with it, because you've been given this for a reason, and you're more than capable of being able to go through this whole pregnancy. You're 100% more than capable, because God does not place anything upon you without knowing that you can go through it. Child, you are fine, okay? But this video is long, but oh, I is hungry. I had a snack. What? Oh, hell no. So, this thing is good today. I'll see you guys in my next video. I don't know what the video is going to be about. It'll obviously definitely be something to do with pregnancy related, I think. But let me know what you'd want to see, whether it's about parenting, whether about this whole situation that I got myself into, or just let me know what you're struggling with. Let me know what you're happy about. Actually, can you tell me a positive thing about your pregnancy? Comment down a positive thing about your pregnancy, or just something positive that you've witnessed within yourself. Comment that down below, because I think that's what we're trying to create. But yeah, subscribe on my channel, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, bong. Yeah, you do that. And also, I have another YouTube page which is all about cooking. I'll put that in the description box, you know, the down below there. I will put it in there, and then you can click on that and watch those cooking videos, because I love to eat. But enjoy your glow, honeys. And if you want to glow yourself away, glow. Have a good day. Bye.